Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's another video on how to make fish pie. Yes guys, a very big thank you to everyone who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared, who have commented. God bless you richly in Jesus name. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Happy viewing. Here I'm going to be making my filling for my fish roll. So I have one mackerel fish. I've already boiled it and I've already removed the bones. If you want to see how I did all this, just go and watch my video on how to make fish roll. You will see it there. So this is my onions, two medium-sized onions, and I have curry powder, and I have my thyme and my Maggie cube. So let's get started. Here I'm going to be using my spoon to match my fish into smaller pieces. So just like the way I'm doing it now, I'm going to match it very well before I fry my fish. So that's it. So after mashing my fish with my spoon, so this is how it is right now. Here I'm going to be frying my fish. It's ready and I'm going to be frying it. So my fry pan is on fire, it's hot, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of groundnut oil to it. The groundnut oil should not be much at all. If not, it will spoil your dough when wrapping it. So here is my groundnut oil. It has been on fire for some time, so it's hot. So I'm going to be adding my onions to it. So this is two medium-sized onions. I've already sliced it, so that is what is in my fry pan now. So I'm using my spoon to stir it. So I'm going to allow it to cook a little bit. And after, I'm going to be adding my Maggie cube. I'm going to add half Maggie cube to it. After adding it, I will stir it. So after, I'm going to be adding my curry powder to it also. So I'm going to be adding half teaspoon of curry powder to my fry pan. So here is thyme. I'm going to be adding half teaspoon also. So I'll stir everything together and allow it to cook for some time before I add my fish. So my onions is still on fire, so you can add any spices of your choice. So here I'm going to be adding my fish to it. So after adding my fish, I'm going to stir it with my spoon. So and I'll allow it to fry for some time. So my fish is still on fire, as you can see. So after frying it for some time, my fish is ready and I'm going to be bringing it out. So guys, as you can see, my fish is ready. It's so yummy. I'm going to keep it and allow it to cool down. Here I'm going to be making my dough. So this is my plastic rubber. I'm going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour to it. So after adding it, I'm going to be adding half teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of baking powder to it also. So as I'm adding, I'll be using my hand to stir it. So this is half teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to be adding my salt, half teaspoon of salt. So after adding my salt, I'm going to be adding my margarine, 100 gram of margarine. You can also use butter if you don't have margarine. Use 150 gram of butter. After adding my butter, I'm going to use my hand to mix it very well, as you can see on the screen. So here I'm going to be adding 1 egg to it. So I'll also use my hand to mix it very well. After adding my egg, I'm going to be adding my water to it. So I'll be adding water. I'm not just going to pour everything at once. I'm going to be adding it little by little because I want a not sticky dough. I want a soft dough, not sticky, just soft dough. So I'll be adding water little by little. Here I'm still using my hand to knead my dough. So as you can see, it's not sticky at all. It's just a soft dough. It's not sticky. So guys, here I'm done kneading my dough. So as you can see, it's not a sticky dough, it's just a soft dough, it's not sticky. Here I'm going to be wrapping my dough. I'm going to use my plastic film to wrap it, and I'll be leaving it inside my fridge to rest for 5 to 10 minutes. So this is it. So this is my dough after 5 minutes. So I'm going to bring it out of my plastic film, and I'm going to be using my hand to knead it. But before I start, I'm going to sprinkle some flour on my work surface, and after I'll start using my hand to knead it just for some time. So after doing this, I'm going to use my hand to cut it into 2. So after cutting it into 2, I'm going to be using my plastic film to wrap one and keep it, and I'll be rolling out the other one with my rolling stick, as you can see. So when rolling it out, it don't have to be very thick, it don't have to be very thin also. So that's it. So this is my dough. I'm still rolling it out. So as you can see, it's not too thick and it's not too thin also. I'm going to be using my knife to cut it into rectangle shape. I'm going to be cutting out rectangle shape, as you can see on the screen. So this is it. So these are my rectangle shape. So before I add my filling, I'm going to use my rolling stick to roll it out a little bit again. So after rolling it out, I'm going to be adding my filling. So it's just like making meat pie. So I'll put it at the center like this. And I'm going to be adding my egg wash. I'm going to add my egg wash to it. Just add it to all the edges. So I'm going to cover it, as you can see on the screen. So I'm just going to use my hand to press it down, press the edges down. And after pressing the edges, I'm going to be using my fork. So here I'm using my fork to press down my dough. As you can see, it's just the same way where you are making your meat pie. So it's the same thing. Look at it. The dough is very beautiful. So this is how I'm going to be doing the rest of them. So here I'm going to be making another one. So I'm just going to roll the dough a little bit. So after rolling it, I'm going to be adding my fish. I'm going to be adding it at the middle. So this is it. After adding, I'm going to be adding my egg wash. I'll just use my egg wash to round the edges. So after that, I'll cover it. So I'll use my hand to press it down. After, I'm not going to use my fork to press it down also. So it's very easy to make. So this is it, very beautiful dough. So here I'm going to be adding my fish pie inside my tray. So I added some flour. So just as you can see on the screen. So this is it. Here I'm done making my dough. As you can see, it's so beautiful. Wow. So this is it. And after here, I'm going to be frying it. So my fry pan is on fire, it's already hot. I'll be adding my groundnut oil to it. So as you can see on the screen, it's not too much, the groundnut oil. My fry pan is not filled up with groundnut oil, so this is it. So after leaving my groundnut oil on fire for some time, I'm going to check if my groundnut oil is ready. So I'm going to be adding one fish pie inside to see. So when the oil starts bubbling, you know your groundnut oil is ready. As you can see on the screen now, my groundnut oil is ready. You don't have to allow the oil to be too hot. When it's just like this, you can start frying your fish pie on a medium heat. So just have to control the heat. You have to be careful with the the heat of the cooking gas. So as you can see, my fish pie is bubbling. That is how I'm going to be frying it. I'm going to leave it to fry, and I will be turning it side by side. So this is it. So here I'm going to be turning my fish pie. So you have to always turn it so that it will not get burnt. So as you can see, so this is it. So I'll still continue frying it. So my fish pie is still frying. So as you can see, wow, beautiful color. So my fish pie will soon be ready. So this is it. So here, as you can see, my fish pie is ready. So when it's golden brown like this, you know you can bring it out. So I'm going to be bringing mine out. So if you want to fry your own a little bit more, you can still fry it, but I love the color like this, and I'm going to be bringing it out, guys. So this is it. Wow, so yummy, so beautiful. Here I'm going to be frying the remaining fish pie. So as you can see, my groundnut oil is bubbling. So another thing, when frying your fish pie, you don't have to overcloud your fry pan. Here mine is okay like this. I'm going to be leaving it to fry. My fish pie is still frying. So don't forget to always turn it. So guys, my fish pie will soon be ready. My fish pie is ready, guys. As you can see, the color is very beautiful. So I'm done frying my fish pie, sorry, and I'm going to be bringing everything out. So this is it. So guys, I'm done making my fish pie. As you can see, it's so yummy. Please, my people, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell for more interesting video like this. So here I'm going to be showing you how my fish pie is inside. So let's see how it is. Wow, so yummy. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.
Once again.